Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I hate to say it, but that story of the teenager who passed away on the Carnival Horizon, it just got even worse. We also have, speaking of the Horizon, the CEO of Carnival Cruise Line has actually come out and apologized to people who were on one of the sailings, and they're offering something that they kind of forgot to offer while it was happening. And have you ever wondered what a really safe, secure job would be on one of these cruise ships? Well, the Star of the Seas, I'll tell you the job that I'm pretty sure that you'll be busy all the time, and it's pretty good job security as well. And finally, Carnival's cheer package. Well, the cheer package, which is the alcohol-free. Everyone's been waiting for it, and they haven't been able to book it. Well, guess what? You can book it now, but not for the whole year. So as I reported out yesterday, we had the poor story of how Anna was found. She was found wrapped in a blanket underneath the bed and a whole bunch of life jackets pushed up against it. This obviously rang of either a kind of a fear or a panic situation of like hiding, foul play, that kind of thing. Well, it seems now that under court filings, it looks like they're investigating and potential charges are about to come to one of her step brothers. That's right, in the family, which is making this story even worse. If this turns out to be something that actually happened, I can only foresee this breaking the entire family apart. And that just makes this story even sadder. So yeah, it looks like the FBI are close to possibly laying charges and making full arrest. I'll keep you updated on that situation. Also speaking on the Carnival Horizon, as I reported, remember the Carnival Horizon arrived about 8 hours late into Miami on the 16th. Well, normally in this situation, now the people on board were given a prorated one-day refund, and so was the people on the cruise following that. But the people who were actually on the ship when it broke down are getting a one-day prorated thing, even though they were actually on the cruise longer than they were supposed to be. But Carnival Christine Duffy has come out and sent out an email with her signature on it saying that she apologized for what happened, and they are issuing a $200 coverage of your airfare and travel arrangements that's non-refundable if you couldn't get refunded for it and things like that. You'll have to submit an email, and it can take a few weeks for this to come to fruition. Now, if you are traveling from Europe, though, that $200 isn't going to go very far, but at least it is a gesture. And this kind of gesture is normally given as the situation is evolving. So the ship's having problems. They know they're going to get back really late. By the way, while you're booking your flights and trying to change your arrangements, we're going to give you some money to help you with that. And that will help keep a lot of the people calm and less frustrated on the cruise while it's actually happening. But this is coming 2 full days after they got off the ship. People are saying it was good, but I sure wish they would have told us this on the ship and not waited until now. And you can kind of see why it is kind of strange that they waited so long. I think they were just inundated with complaints because, the ship got in so late that even if you booked a flight at 2 in the afternoon, you missed your flight, which is very rare in happening and was definitely at the fault of the cruise ship breaking down. Next, let's talk about some job security. A job on the Star of the Seas. If you were a TV repairman on that ship, you're pretty much guaranteed work for life, because they have, get this, over 6,000 television screens on board. 6,000 television screens on board. That is a lot of television screens. And somebody's got to repair it, and somebody's got to maintain it. So hey, if you're a TV repair person and everything, and you're looking for work, maybe apply to Royal Caribbean as a technical engineer for their televisions, because I imagine with 6,000 TVs on board, you will have work every day of the year without question. And finally, let's talk about the non-alcoholic Cheers package that was announced months ago now by Carnival. And people were, wait, how come I can't book it? I can't book it. What's going on? When is this happening? Well, it's finally announced that you can finally book that non-alcoholic cheer package at the first quarter of 2026. So that's right. It's finally available to be booked. And you can book it now, but only for the first quarter. So January, February, March. You can't book it April on to December. And people are questioning, well, why? Why can't I just book the drink package? Why is it being held like that? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm kind of guessing that it's because they're looking to see just how popular this is. And if it's super, super popular, you may see the second quarter price of the Cheers package go up. This is, remember, a test that they're doing. So they're going to try this out, see if it works. If it's super popular and they're going to price it out with how much money it's costing them and how much money they're making, and make a determination on whether or not they have to raise the price. That often happens when they introduce new types of drink packages or a new menu or something like that on cruise ships. Not just Carnival, it happens with every cruise line out there. So you want to keep that in mind. It's not because they're being greedy or stingy right now. This is a normal situation. This is what they do. Remember, a brand new something being offered, it might be very cheap, and then they realize, well, wait a minute, the cost of us making it and doing it is actually, we're losing money on the situation, and no business is going to want to lose money on anything that they're doing. So they will adjust the prices accordingly. But at least for the first quarter, you're able to go out and book the non-alcoholic Cheers package, which is a good thing. So yeah, lots of news. Very sad news again with what's going on with the Anna Kepler situation. And now to find out it's possibly somebody in the family and possibly a younger step sibling from accounts, it really does make you wonder. And I hope it's a case of, I don't know. I feel for this family, and I know right now the tensions in that family must be sky high. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.